Hey, xin chào mọi người, mình KiKi đây. Hôm nay mình đến Hồ Chí Minh và gặp một bạn mới. Anyway, what's your name?
My name is Anna Francia. Hello.
Hello.
Xin chào.
Also, she has a YouTube channel. And where from?
I come from the Philippines.
Philippines.
Yeah, I'm a Filipino.
Which city in Philippines?
Actually, I worked in Manila before going here to Vietnam.
Manila. So Manila is your hometown?
No, actually it's in Bicol region. So I am not a Manila local.
Not Manila local. Different city.
Different.
Oh.
It's far from Manila.
Right.
Yeah.
Very far. Filipino called Filipino is Pinoy, right?
Pinoy. Yeah.
Pinoy.
We're called Pinoy.
Pinoy.
Pinoy for guys and Pinay for girls.
Pinay.
Pinay.
Pinay is for
girl.
For girl. Okay. Now, how long have you been here?
I've been here, I think, I guess 4 years now. Almost 4 years.
Do you speak Vietnamese?
Unfortunately, no, but a little bit. I can understand a little bit.
Just like easy.
Yeah, the basic ones. Yeah, the
chào
basic
em.
ones. Ciao, xin lỗi, something like that. And the directions.
Can you introduce yourself by Vietnamese?
Oh my god, I can't.
No.
I just know tôi là Anna Francia. Xin chào. Something like that.
Okay. So what do you think about Vietnamese language? Is it difficult to study?
It is really difficult.
Very difficult.
Yeah. But I think once you live here in Vietnam for like a couple of years, you kind of like get some words and you are familiarized with it, but it really takes time to get used to the language.
So what do you do in Vietnam?
I work here in Vietnam as a 3D artist. Some people usually ask me if I'm a teacher.
A teacher?
Yeah.
Teacher, English teacher.
Yeah, an English teacher. That's the normal question for me. But I am actually in advertising company.
Advertising company?
I do TV commercials.
Oh, TV commercial.
The YouTube commercials that you love skipping, something like that. Yeah.
Really?
I
so
work
is
there.
it Vietnamese company?
Yes, Vietnamese company, and we're doing Vietnamese commercial.
Which country is you can get more high salary here or Philippines?
It's almost the same, but a little higher here in Vietnam.
Because you come here from overseas.
Because I'm a foreigner here.
So do you like Vietnam?
Yes, KiKi, I like Vietnam.
Okay, thank you so much.
I think it is obvious since I do also have a YouTube channel. It's actually for promoting Vietnam. That's why I made that YouTube channel. Solely for promoting Vietnam. That's why if you ask me if I love Vietnam, I really do.
Is the impression of Vietnam before coming and now, is it how different?
Yeah, I think my first impression with Vietnam at first is that I really don't know about the country, to be honest, because I just know that it's at the west part of the Philippines, and we do share a sea and ocean. I just know that, but I think we don't have that much information about Vietnam, to be honest, unlike Japan or South Korea. To be honest, they focuses on agriculture. That's like super first impression, and they are a communist country. That's it.
Country. Yeah, that's it. So are there some Vietnamese people in the Philippines?
I think we have some refugees from the Vietnam War. I think we do have. And about the impression, you're asking the impression after?
Yeah.
I think the impression after is that it almost feels like same as the Philippines. Same weather, same like even look-wise, visually. Almost the same.
Almost same. How about like cost of living in Vietnam?
Cost of living here is absolutely cheap I think it's cheaper than the Philippines.
Cheaper than Philippines. Philippines more expensive.
Let's say yes. Yeah. It's getting.
I think so. Philippines more expensive.
Và dấu tay ngoen trái.
Xin chào mọi người, KiKi đây. Các bạn đang xem video nhưng mà cho mình giới thiệu bánh mochi của Nhật nhá. Bánh mochi này có nhân kem đậu đỏ và có dấu tay ngoen trái. Ở Nhật thì phổ biến nhưng có lẽ các bạn chưa thử bao giờ đúng không? Nên hôm nay mình đi ra đường của Nguyễn Huệ và phát bánh mochi này cho các bạn ăn thử xem và nó vị như thế nào nhé.
Ngon. Nó vừa ăn nó không có bị ngọt, nó không có bị béo quá.
Em cũng thấy ngon. Nhân còn bự hơn những gì nhân em tưởng.
Ngon à?
Ngon quá.
Ngon quá.
Ngon chị. Mình bán được á chị.
ホーチミンだけ旅行で来てるんですか？
Lâu lâu em mới thử mochi mà thấy cái này ngon.
Thế à?
Em ít khi ăn mochi nhưng mà cái nào mà em ăn được thì nó rất là dễ ăn cho rất là nhiều người.
What do you think is the attraction of Vietnam?
I think the attraction of Vietnam are, if you say visually, it's the cultural buildings and the skyscrapers. Also, the Vietnamese food is an attraction, and Vietnamese coffee. I think, yeah, that's an attraction. And I guess also the Vietnamese people, if you know them more, they're an attraction as well. Right? They're kind, they're hospitable.
How different Vietnamese people character and the Filipino people character?
I think Vietnamese people are more reserved. They are more calm.
More calm.
Yeah.
Filipino is
Unlike,
more.
unlike Filipino, you can see
More
we're,
loud.
we're loud. We're
More, is they like party or something?
I think we're more approachable at first, something like that. But we're both. I think the similarities would be we're both hospitable and kind. The same, yeah.
Then how about boys? How do you find like a different Filipino and Vietnamese boy?
I think boys here are more shy.
More shy.
Yeah, more shy. Yeah, overall that's it.
Filipino guy is more open.
Open. Wanna talk all the time.
Talk all the time.
Yeah.
I think also Filipino guy, Vietnamese guy. For me, both of them open.
Open?
For me, open and friendly. When you first time come here, did you have something difficulty for live in Vietnam?
I think the most difficult thing for us, for foreigners, would be the language, language barrier. That's the first thing, I guess. But other than that, nothing else.
Do you think now Vietnamese people can speak English?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially here in Ho Chi Minh, there are more English speakers here, unlike on some other cities like in
More local small city. Not yet.
Not yet, but they are trying their best. They're trying their best, and if they don't speak, they still gonna help you anyway.
You often go to traveling, right?
I do.
Right?
You too.
Me too. Which city is best city for you?
Oh my god, I have to say Saigon and Ho Chi Minh.
Saigon is best.
I live here.
Have you been to Hanoi? Right?
I've been
You've
there.
Yeah.
I've been there.
What do you
Really
think?
good. I think Hanoi. At first glance, you will feel it's an old city.
Old city, yes.
Old
Right.
city. I've been there during COVID times, but so I didn't have the chance to roam around actually. But I definitely love the food in Hanoi.
Oh, in Hanoi.
Yeah.
Some here. Hanoi food is very good. Especially
what did I eat there? What? Let me think.
Can you remember the food name?
Buncha. Buncha.
Buncha how about it?
Yeah, I tried the buncha. What else? I love the egg coffee there.
You love
By
coffee.
far, by far the egg coffee in Giyang Cafe. I love it.
Diang Cafe.
Giyang. Have you
Giyang.
been there?
Diang Cafe. Is
You
it
should
old
try.
quarter?
It is.
Old quarter?
It is.
Diang
should
Cafe.
try it.
Zhang Cafe? No? Diang.
Giyang, yeah. You should definitely try it there. It's the best.
It's the best. Okay. Diang Cafe. Next is there any Vietnamese culture that you are not familiar with?
Vietnamese culture that I'm not familiar with, I think, are cultures related to religion.
Region.
Because they have different religion than what I have in the Philippines. Here is mainly Buddhism,
Yeah, here
and
it's
we
more Buddhism.
are
More Catholic.
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 Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I heard of that. If you marry in the Philippines, you can't divorce in the Philippines, right? Divorce is like illegal.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's a surprise.
Only Philippines and Vatican doesn't have divorce,
Oh.
so it's a really strong religion in our
Oh.
country. Yeah.
Can I ask, have you married already?
What? What?
Have you married?
Ano?
Uh,
No.
no. I don't secret.
Are you married?
No,
Okay.
because now I'm like sorry.
Okay. Not married.
Yeah.
Not married.
Okay. Is there any Vietnamese culture that impressed you?
I think their love for their family orientedness, and their respect with elders. That's their usual culture. What else? Being nationalistic or love of the country.
Oh, nationalities.
They do love practicing Tet Lunar New Year.
Lunar New Year.
Yeah, and they wear those aoyais.
Oh.
It's a symbol for nationalism that means how much they love their country. Yeah.
How about
Yeah.
in the Philippines? Do you use lunar calendar?
No,
No, right?
we don't.
Oh,
We
no.
don't.
Yeah, same in Japan.
We just have the New Year in the New Year calendar, not the lunar one.
Ah, yeah, same. Okay, so what do you want to bring from Vietnam to the Philippines?
If I can just bring
Yeah,
Vietnamese food,
Vietnamese food.
I would.
Vietnamese food.
I would, yeah.
Oh.
And even
egg coffee.
yeah, even Vietnamese coffee. If I can just bring them all and introduce them to the Philippines, because we have, let's say, Vietnamese food is healthy, while Filipino food sometimes it can be unhealthy.
Unhealthy. Filipino food is rice, meat.
Rice, meat.
Yeah, rice,
That's
meat.
it. No veggies.
My impression, rice and meat.
And fried chicken. That's
fried
it.
chicken. Jollibee.
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 We also have that in Vietnam.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, Jollibee in Vietnam. Do you
It's-
often go to Jollibee?
I do.
You do.
I'm guilty.
You go to.
Yeah.
Also, you miss Filipino food.
Yeah, that's where I go when I wanted to eat Filipino food. It's like a taste of home sometimes.
Ah, yeah, that's so. And this one could be difficult to answer. What do you think is different about Vietnamese women from Filipino women?
I think it's obvious that I am loud.
You're loud?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
loud person.
Right.
And then Vietnamese are, as I was saying, they are more refined, more reserved. Sometimes they think before they talk, something like that. And then visually, I think Vietnamese women or Vietnamese people in general has fair skin.
Oh,
They have fair skin. Yeah. But sometimes you can get mistaken because we almost have the same features.
Same feature.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, a little bit similar.
I get mistaken many times as a Vietnamese. Yeah.
Vietnamese?
Yeah.
Vietnamese. Could be.
Could be,
Yeah,
could
could be. So now you living here alone.
Yes.
Sometimes do you feel like lonely?
it's weird. I keep myself busy. But yeah, it's normal for us foreigners to be to
Like
feel
feel
alone. But you just have
that's
to.
normal.
But you just have to get outside and distract yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Me too.
Same.
Yeah, you can. How about what do you think about Vietnamese boy? Again, same question.
Same question.
Same question.
I think KiKi.
Sorry, same question. Okay, sorry. I just want to. I like asking because also viewer like asking like this, like difficult to answer.
Let me think.
Yeah, let me think. Have you ever date with Vietnamese guy?
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
not sure if they want me.
I
The
think
Vi-
they want.
I'm not sure if they want. I haven't dated a Vietnamese guy. ever,
No yet.
yeah.
No yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I find them interesting and of course they're attractive.
Okay.
Mm-mm. And then what else? I think they are really polite.
Polite. Oh.
And gentle. Gentleman.
Gentleman.
Let's shoot.
Okay, let's shoot your another video. Okay, thank you so much and
Thank you.
Yeah, see you
Thank
again.
also.
yeah and mọi người ơi, các bạn hãy xem video của Anna nhé. Link ở dưới. Okay.